This car hasn't started in about 30 years. We're going to try and start it. How long do you reckon it's been since it started?
Years and years.
20, 30 years?
I wouldn't have a clue. Honestly, I'd be guessing. But I know the guy I've had it quite a few years, and he's never had it running. So, but the door works well.
And it's got the original key.
Keys, yep. Boot key, everything. 2 boot keys. Oh, that's not really interesting.
Oh, it's interesting.
It's a thermostat housing for this thing, and it's after a little few years or many years, I don't want to say how many, get a spider sense when the bolt's going to break off, and this bolt's going to break off. So I've been trying to free it up without it breaking off. Otherwise, yeah, I pull the head off and get drilled out. And the mongrel job, and I don't like doing that and pulling it out. Stop. Hey, I'm just going to give it a bit of fuel.
Yeah.
Keep pumping it. Okay. My battery's not very good. I'll just stop for a while. I need that battery charger on this. Well, that's not looking good. Well, it looks pretty clapped out. It's fuming it. I've got it breathing on a lot of fumes, so it's got a bit of blow pass, but blow pass will be when a motor's old and crap, it'll do it anyway. So, I mean, just been sitting around for 100 years, what I really mean. Just pulling the guts out of that, and it'll overheat the starter motor, so which is not too bad actually. They made it good back then, didn't they? I want to see if fuel comes out of there. That's what I want to do. Okay, Peanut, you go.
It's alive!
It's alive! That put a grin on Josh's face. Oh. Okay, so it runs. And idle. Ta-da!
Put some water in it.
Done. I'm going to put thermostat housing on it. There's lovely steel fans here. We can just put fans in.
Maiden voyage.
First drive for. You can hop in here.
Yeah, I know.
It's the other, can't get the other seat open.
Yeah.
Door open. Can't get the other door open. Whatever. Okay.
How's no power steering?
Can't get through there, can we?
No.
Van in the road. So this is a problem. I'm going fast and I can't slow down.
Oh, you're gonna have to just.
Make it through here, won't we?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Watch out for a bag there.
I see the. Oh, Fiji Gardens. Ew.
Hey, watch out, don't hit it. Sheila.
Sheila.
Yeah,
You reckon it's a she?
I think so. It's got a bit of attitude.
It's got attitude.
Yeah.
Very attitude. It just needs a bit of caressing, you reckon? Are you filming?
Yep.
Okay. This is our new XW Falcon. Nothing. It's just like the most bog stock Falcon off the line.
It's like an executive, is it?
That's a Commodore. You
I
know.
know.
No, it's like a. I think they went like this Falcon 500, and a couple of others, but I never really know them. You know, but this is just Fairmonts and that. But this is just the nothing. This is just the one that doesn't even have interior lights when you open the door. I don't think. No, unless it's broken, but no, nothing there. Has a crash gearbox. Doesn't even have synchro on first gear. Bench seat. Has a radio. I'm pretty impressed with having a radio. The chrome is all in good nick. What's there? The quarter vent windows all work and are in good condition. And we got this thing going, and we don't know if we film much of it, but I'll show you it started. But hasn't been going since like 2000 or even earlier. So
Yeah, there's a receipt in the ashtray that's dated 2000.
so yeah, 2000.
So 20 odd years.
And it, like, I had some spare parts. So thermostat housing had corroded to nothing. The carburetor, a fuel pump, all corroded inside just from sitting for so many years with nothing in it. And so it took a bit of fiddling to get it running. And I was hoping it was going to be a better nick, but it's not. It's like all of them, it's smoky and not a real good nick. But the engine, that is. But and you get that, don't you? But it's this side. Sadly, it was left uncovered or in a shed where that part of the car was open to the weather. So it's much more rust on that side than this side. So we're showing you the good side. So the rear spring hangers are rotted out, need repairing. But the guards are straight, the car's quite straight. It's relatively unmolested, this car, like hasn't been too much taken off it.
Numbers are all matching there, yeah, on this?
Numbers all match, even the engine. So it's a like 3-number match, which is nice.
The old style.
Yep. It has a beautiful little radio in it, but it has electric wipers, everything. I'm used to cars that have been stripped down, everybody thinks so. This is a fairly unmolested car. See, it's got a radio.
It does.
Pretty cool, eh? I mean, everything works, even the lights work. I can drive it around, but so it rotted out the rear springer, and somebody in their wisdom, rather than unbolt the rear, they just ripped the back bumper bar off, so it's molested here. They tore out all the rear chassis mounts, rear spring hanging mounts, everything all off at once. and which is a real shame because now I have to relocate and figure out exactly where everything goes. And
yeah, the back end's pretty rusty.
yeah, but every panel you can buy there, and it's pretty good. It came with a new boot as well, so I got a new boot, and it came with a new passenger front door.
And this back quarter it came with, didn't it?
And it came with, I've got a brand spanking new second-hand, a genuine rear quarter with practically no rust in it. So I'll probably melt out here and we'll just change the whole rear quarter. So that will be nice. And I bought a door the other day, which is in really good condition. And I bought it, I got it very cheap from a really nice guy in up near Brisbane. Can't remember his name now, but thanks for that. I enjoy your door.
Do you get another bonnet? Or was that was the new bonnet?
What?
This was the good bonnet, wasn't it?
Yeah, this bonnet came with it. This bonnet is perfect. Absolutely perfect bonnet. Not a mark or a blemish that I know of. It's an undercoat, so you can never tell. But it, I think this bonnet's probably going to go on the XY because it's so straight, and the XY bonnet's not as good. Having said that, the XY bonnet's still a really good bonnet.
Are they different? Are they the same bonnets?
Identical, that I know of. I've got the bumper bar for it, and which I might actually put it back on. I'm slowly trying to just put this thing back together. How's that? That's sitting around 20 years. I just take out the fuel pump, like we're going to chuck another one on it, and leave the carpet and election with. But everything's here, the wipers are all there. Yeah, it's pretty handy because, you know, steering column and everything, you know, all these things you've got. And I've got the XW ute out the back, the blue one. So I'm hoping to make an XY ute, an V8 XW ute, and a V8 XW GT replica, or I don't know. See, the sky's the limit. This car is just a Falcon, so we could turn into something fun, like, you know, the Alan Moffat special or something, when Alan Moffat used to race. There's a lot of little fun choices. And, in looks anyway. I don't know that I could afford all the gear that goes in it. I had an idea that we could buy a, there's a guy I know, a friend of mine's got a Fairlane, and about a 96 Fairlane with a 302 in it, automatic, disc brake, rear end. It's got its rear independent suspension, so I don't know how that would work, but it probably might be able to change the centre out or something, do a cut and shut job, who knows. And I thought of buying that because you could put modern everything in it, like even right down to the steering column, the seats, the you know, the computer, because it's simple. 96 is a simple computer.
It'd be a fun project, just because.
Yeah, it's just and, you know, sort of like retrofit and modernised. So have an XW GT modernised, and it'd go really nicely. And you'd probably take the fuel injection stuff off and just put a valley cover on it with a carby, a Holly or something, and do it that way. But that could be fun.